Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we'll be heading to the Denbigh Agricultural Show. The Denbigh Agricultural Show is actually the biggest agricultural show in the Caribbean. So usually the Denbigh show is always for 3 days, from the 4th to the 6th usually. But because of the hurricane that impacted Jamaica, it was only held for 1 day this year. That's Denbigh 2024. We have just arrived at the Denbigh showground and we're about to enter the show. The admission was $1,500 for adults, that's Jamaican dollars, and $800 for kids. We're at the Denbigh Show 2024. Yeah. We're in the cafe area. We have some dairy cups. Then we're gonna move on to the goats. We're gonna move on to the goats afterwards. Alright, so these are some heifers. Some heifers. Jamaica food. So we're in the goat unit. So we're looking at some boars right here on screen right now. We have some boars. This is a dappled head buck, some painted and traditional bucks. These are all under one box. All these bucks are from the College of Agriculture, Science and Education. Also, you had other farmers like Dr. Graham, Dr. Young, Shenley Williams, Unity Boer Goat Farm, Miller's Farm, just to name a few.
We're here at Denbigh 2024 with Mr. Lawman. He specializes in adding value, getting goat milk, soap and lotion. So he's gonna give us a rundown of his production, like what does it take, how many in terms of animals he milks to give this produce these quality products. So alright, Mr. Lawman, take it away.
Alright, so essentially we are goat farmers.
Yeah.
What we're trying to do is to add our own contribution to an emerging industry. I wouldn't say we have an industry, I think we have a sector. But as we continue to work together as farmers and build, then we build it into an industry. What we recognize, or what I recognize, that it was not just about meat.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a big proponent for meat, yeah. And that's why primarily I am into goat farming. But you recognize that meat alone is really just 20% of the total offerings from goat. There's the genetics, and of course there's the value added.
Value added.
When you talk about value added,
Yeah.
you talk about byproducts from the milk. So you have the milk itself, you have the cheese, the yogurt, the ice cream, the lotions, the soaps, whatever, going right down to the manure. One of the best natural manures, right? So 3 years ago, we did some research. Obviously, it was inspired by my daughter, who was 14 years old at the time.
Yes.
And she has eczema issues as well. She got that from me. And acne issues. So we decided to just do some research.
So what you're saying is that the goat soap is extremely good for eczema and acne?
Oh yes. Well, let me tell you about goat milk itself. Goat milk itself has a number of enzymes that naturally exfoliates the skin, keeps the skin clean, right? Get rid of those dead cells. Then there's vitamins A, D, and E, which is medicine for the skin. So it will offer relief from acne, from eczema, from any people call it bad skin or sensitive skin. Goat milk soap is a good option for persons like that. It's a good option for everybody who wants to just go naturally, because our goat milk soap is really made from goat milk, coconut oil, olive oil, and honey. Things that you open your kitchen cupboard and find.
So those are all natural ingredients?
All natural ingredients. We don't add any detergents, any harsh chemicals. What I told you or what's written on the box is what that's it.
So can you just show us some of your products that you have here on your booth?
This is our smallest here at Denbigh. Obviously Denbigh was on and then off and then on again.
Yeah.
Plus we lost a lot of our milk, unfortunately, due to berry. We are in the parish of Manchester, which is one of the parishes that was hardest hit.
Yes.
And so we didn't even come with lotions this year because we had 21 days without electricity, and naturally we lost some milk there. So we have a small amount, which has been going very fast since morning, of soaps, and though it's the same formula, we do offer cucumber watermelon fragrance. We also offer vanilla sugar fragrance. Yes. And we offer a fragrance free. Right, for those persons who are extremely sensitive skin, and perhaps they're just sensitive to scents. So we have that option.
So if I were to purchase one of these soaps from you today, what would be the cost?
Well, let's talk about if you were to purchase one in the pharmacy first.
Okay.
I think the starting cost for a 3-ounce bar of goat milk soap will be about $1,500, between $1,500 and $2,000. But at Denbigh, every year we try to do something, obviously quick sales, small profit, but beyond that, really just whet people's appetite. And I don't mean to eat the soap, but give them an introduction to the product. And so we are offering each bar this year for only $700. $700 for each bar. And if you want 3 bars, you get it for $2,000. We also give you a nice little gift bag with an exfoliating bag in there as well for that $2,000. Because the idea is really to promote the product. And I'm sure that when people start to use it, then it begins to sell itself and would pay for all of those, marketing strategies.
Could you give us like a contact number so when they can contact?
So we are at 513-0423, but we are also on Instagram at lar.glow. Lar.glow. Come, Mr. Dunn.
So it's lar.glow. Alright, so thank you so much.
I should tell you, my friend, that this also is an initiative of the SRAJ. SRAJ is big in promoting value-added products, and here we have Mr. Derek Dunn, first Vice President of the Small Ruminant Association of Jamaica, and I want to publicly commend Mr. Dunn's efforts for really reaching out to persons and having them understand that it's not just about raising goats for meat, but there's just so many offerings there, including adding value with value added.
I must commend you, Mr. Laman. I notice you always promote your soap across the forum, and we want to thank you for having us today here at Fair Farm. And we want to thank Mr. Dunn for just popping by impromptu and adding value. So Mr. Dunn from the Small Ruminant Goat Association, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much for having us, guys. Thank you.
The Denbigh Show is not just about animals, but it's also about technical support, and Hyper has been doing it for years. So we're currently at the Hyper booth. And it's always good to come to this booth because you learn something new, or they have some promotions for your farmers. So it's always beneficial to check out these booths, the Hyper booth, the Nutrimix booth, and any other booth that you see on the showground. So we're at the JS Village, where the JS Village is basically about processing and preserving. So we all know that we eat what we grow what we eat, but I also believe that we should produce, process and preserve as well. And this is one of the ways in which we can drive our economy, through processing and preserving what we have. And we are currently at the JS Village, where they do a lot of processing, making commodities like pepper sauce, different wines from different fruits on the island, just to name a few. So we're watching the judging of the animals, the goats to be exact. And in the ring we have Mr. King, who has been doing this for years, so it's fair to say that he has mastered his craft.
These goats should display human characteristics more than other breeds, considering their human is the forefront of the thing. In first place, the buck we put up displays some good characteristics of the human breed. Nice pendulous ears, good head, top line is excellent, good proportions, excellent testicles. Look at teeth in croup. But in second place, although he has a better croup, was moving somewhat particularly on his foot, especially front foot, was bending it back somewhat and not moving steadily on all four legs. That could have something to do with the handling, but we gave him a lot of chance, and that's how we saw it today. The third place goat, excellent condition, that is, it does not have the true characteristics of the breed. Nonetheless, it worked out a lot better than the two at the end, who need some more conditioning. So that's how we see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it.
Class 127, graded Nubian buck under 1 year. Class 127, graded Nubian buck under 1 year. This is the final class for the graded Nubian bucks. The final class for the graded Nubian buck. Then we will move to the graded Nubian doe, which is class starting from class 128. Final class for graded Nubian buck, class 127. And these animals should be parading for the judges at this time.
the spotted buck came second, and the one to the right came first.
I see the exhibitors taking out their boar goats to the ring. While they're taking out the boar, I ask that
almost done. But should have done far better as we did board. In the Nubian sector, we have two goats here. The green honors place second, the leading green, is quite a good goat, but showing signs of immaturity. The brown one is really
One more that one there.
All is beer. Stop, all is beer. Pull it now. If it's zero.
Bring it. Oh, wait. I'm bring it.
Judges, have we concluded? Yes. Sir Roxy? Yes. You have found the winner now? Yes.
Let me go.
Class 132, Boer Buck 1 to 2 years. Class 132, Boer Buck 1 to 2 years. Get your animals ready now, please. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a really close call today. Now, I have to ask the public to participate. Everybody has his or her opinion. Now, these are two goats. One is just about 2 years old, and one is about 3. Now, the winner in this class, Mr. Roxburgh, there you sir. After deliberating for a while, the winner stands alone. In second place, we find Mr. Barton. Mr. Barton's goat is first place. Mr. Miller is second place. Now I can tell you there's not much separating these two animals, and if I'd be taking any home, I'd take them both. But the fact is, today's a show day, and they have to come out, and one has to be there to please. In looking at two goats standing, this goat is a beautiful stop line, starting from his nose when it's on set, the neck way down to his top line coming around here. He presents a far better top line than this one. In terms of proportion, that one longer, they're both the same width, so this one to me comes out to the top. He's a little younger also. That means overall it's a better goat today. His testicles, his arm, spring of ribs. One has to prefer.